a car that went too far. Back in the late 1960s, the muscle car wars were absolute madness. Every American automaker was locked in a battle for horsepower supremacy, and the drag strip was the ultimate proving ground. But while most companies built fast street cars that could race, Dodge did something completely different. They built a car that was basically a race car first and a street car as an afterthought. That machine was the 1968 Dodge HEMI Dart LO23, and it was so extreme that it ended up being effectively banned from normal street use. This wasn't just a powerful car. It was a factory-built drag weapon that barely pretended to be practical. No heater. One of the clearest signs that the LO23 wasn't meant for everyday driving was the total absence of a heater. Not a weak heater, not optional heater. No heater at all. Dodge removed the entire system to save weight. The heater core, blower motor, hoses, and ducting were all gone. That might sound like a small sacrifice, but it had serious consequences. Without a heater, there was no proper way to defrost the windshield. On a cold or humid day, your windows could fog up fast, making visibility a real issue. Comfort didn't matter to Dodge engineers. Shaving pounds did. Every bit of weight saved helped the car accelerate quicker down the quarter mile. The message was clear. If you were worried about staying warm, this wasn't the car for you. No sound deadening. The weight cutting didn't stop with creature comforts. The HEMI Dart LO23 also came with no sound deadening material. Most production cars have insulation in the floors, firewall, doors, and roof to absorb noise and vibration. Dodge stripped all of it out. The interior was bare, thin, and loud. And with a race-prepped 426 HEMI under the hood, loud doesn't even begin to describe it. Inside the cabin, you'd hear everything. The deep roar of the exhaust, the mechanical clatter of the valve train, drivetrain whine, and constant vibrations from the big V8. Long drives would leave your ears ringing and your body tired. This wasn't a car you cruised in with music playing. It was a machine that made sure you felt every combustion event happening just inches away. No back seat. Then there's the missing rear seat. Dodge removed it entirely in the LO23 to save even more weight. In its place was a stripped rear area that made it obvious this car was built for performance, not passengers. This wasn't just about convenience. It changed how the car was classified in spirit. A normal Dodge Dart was a compact car you could use every day, carry friends in, and drive anywhere. The HEMI Dart LO23, on the other hand, was basically a two-seat drag car with a VIN number. It sacrificed practicality for performance in a way almost no other factory muscle car ever had. If you wanted to bring friends along, they'd have to find their own ride. Fiberglass parts. Dodge went even further when it came to reducing weight by replacing steel body panels with fiberglass. The hood and fenders were made from this lightweight material, and some cars even received additional lightweight components and chemically dipped body panels to remove excess metal. These tricks were common in professional racing, but almost unheard of in regular production cars. Fiberglass helped the LO23 shed serious weight, improving acceleration and weight transfer during launches. But it also made the car more fragile and less suitable for everyday use. These panels weren't designed to handle years of weather, road debris, and minor impacts. This was race car thinking applied to a car that was technically sold through dealerships, meant for drag strip only. When you put all of this together, the purpose of the LO23 becomes obvious. This car was never truly designed for public roads. Under the hood sat the legendary 426 HEMI, already known for dominating professional racing. Stuffing that engine into a lightweight dart body created a brutally quick machine built to excel in NHRA Superstock competition. The suspension was tuned for hard launches, not comfortable cruising. The gearing favored acceleration over highway manners. Even the tires and wheels were selected with drag racing in mind. Chrysler reportedly included disclaimers with many of these cars stating they were not intended for normal street use. Buyers weren't just purchasing a fast car. They were buying a competition vehicle that happened to be loosely street legal. Why? It was banned from the street because the LO23 blurred the line between production car and race car. It ran into problems almost immediately. Insurance companies saw it as a high-risk vehicle and often refused coverage or charged massive premiums. Regulators questioned whether a car with so few standard features really met the expectations of a normal passenger vehicle. And on the road, the LO23 stood out for all the wrong reasons. It was loud, rough, and clearly built for racing. While some owners did manage to register and drive them, many of these cars were effectively pushed off the street and into track-only duty. In practice, the HEMI Dart LO23 became banned not always by a single law, but by the reality that it simply wasn't suited for normal driving and didn't fit comfortably within street car rules. A factory race car legend. Today, the Dodge HEMI Dart LO23 is remembered as one of the most outrageous factory muscle cars ever built. It came from an era when automakers were willing to bend the rules and sell customers something that was barely civilized, all in the name of winning at the drag strip. No heater, no sound insulation, no backseat, fiberglass panels. Everything about it screamed one thing: speed over comfort. It wasn't banned because it failed. It was banned because it was too extreme for the real world. The LO23 was a race car in disguise, and the streets were never truly ready for something that serious. If you enjoyed this video, like and share this video with other car enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe to Crypt for more documentary-style videos.